Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps, SRE, DevSecOps coach. So every sessions will be recorded, but because it was the introduction, so I just avoided recording. Okay, so here we have a primary four courses. One is DevOps. Now, if you know more about the DevOps, here it is, and information you can find it at this place. Now, what is SRE? So what we have in a DevOps, I must show you the list of tools which we are going to learn. So these are the things we are going to learn as part of the DevOps course. Okay, so one problem statement and one tools we have it. Let me tell you, in the market we have so many tools for one problem. For example, one infrastructure coding, again we have few tools. Platform CI tools, again we have so many. So what I'm trying to say here, we are learning one tool which is the most popular one for the problem statement in SDLC cycle. So this is the something which you are going to learn. Now in SRE, what we have here SRE, we have a DevOps, all the tools which you will be learning, plus SRE specific tools which we have to learn. Okay, so primary functions of SRE is like 12 management, service availability, and observability and stuff like that. So there are certain tools which DevOps need not to learn, but SRE also has to learn everything. Okay, so now if you see that SRE course is pretty vast one, and which you have here. Okay, so now if you look at this up to here, you have DevOps. But after this, this all tools which is recently introduced in the market, I must tell you, we have in only SRE. Okay, so these are all the topics will be in SRE. So here, that's the reason I call it SRE is equal to DevOps plus SRE. That means all the topics of DevOps, this one, and then SRE. DevSecOps, again, if you have a DevOps plus security, that means all the tools, anyways, you have to learn, which you have in the DevOps plus security tool. So let me show you if you want to get comfortable a little bit later also. So if you see that here, uh, if you see here, up to here, you have a DevOps. But after that, again, if you see, these all tools we have for the security. Okay. So this is something we call it a DevSecOps. Now, what is MD? So MD, we call it Mastered in DevOps Engineering. Okay. Now in MD, we have a SRE, sorry, we have a DevOps plus SRE plus DevSecOps. That means everything together. So now in terms of timeline, yeah, I see this is a 2 months of course. This is a 3 months of course, 3 to 3.5 months of course, and this is also 3.5 months of course, and this is a 4 months of course. Okay, now this is the kind of detailing for this. So some of you have enrolled for DevOps, SRE, and DevSecOps. That means common things will go for it. DevOps will complete this, and after that, the each one of you will be deviated in the different groups as per the requirements and status. So are we clear on this, all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
So now, yeah, please continue.
Sorry, I have a question. Sorry to interrupt in between. So my question is like, uh, there are two things that you have mentioned over here. The first one is SRE and second one is DevSecOps. So are these like two different domains that we are learning over this?
No, see, initially I'll put it in a very simplified way, though I'll discuss about the DevOps in some time in detail. So initially that DevOps got become very popular from last 10 years. DevOps is very popular, but
Yeah.
recently many organizations seeing that DevOps there is a less success in implementing the DevOps. So they are either setting up the SRE teams, or and if you have completed the DevOps transition very effectively, then they are setting up the DevSecOps team. So, this is how again depends on the different requirement for the projects and company they are having this requirement. So DevOps will become a common for every engineers now, and after that they will build up their skill set towards SRE or security or something else.
What are the key differences between like the first one and second one? I mean, in all of them.
So here you see basic you will be having fundamental knowledge on the DevOps. in terms of DevSecOps, you will be working towards the security challenges faced by your organizations. But
Okay.
all the DevOps tools also. But I'm just telling you at the high level, because we will discuss what is a DevSecOps in a detailing in upcoming
Sure.
sessions. Again, in SRE,
Correct.
more or less, it's like someone who's going to work on the production side, but also same time working with the developer also. So that's the reason both the skill set is to need to be enabled actually. And DevOps is something which is again I'm discussing in some time only. After introduction, we'll start this what is DevOps and all this stuff. Okay, so again, this is stuff. Now, first thing, some of the questions you might be having. For example, let's say, where do we get recordings? That is the question. So now, let me tell you, all of your recordings will be available at this portal. Okay, all of you will be given a lifetime access to this portal, and but I want to share with you how to use it, because else questions will keep popping up. So here, this is the one. Now access will be granted after these sessions to all of you, and this access will be lifetime. So that means anything which you're looking for, let's say you have enrolled for DevOps, 25 tools are there. If you're enrolled for SRE, you have around 45 tools. DevSecOps, again 45 tools. So anything related to this, I mean, all these things, you have a unlimited access to this portal, and then lifetime. There's no as such, like after this enrollment, you will not have to, will have to pay anything. It's completely accessible lifetime. Now free updates will be there given. So this portal is for everyone. Now how do we go and access this portal? So here you log in. Okay, and don't feed username and password, is only for the administrator. This is the one for you. Log in using your account on Google. So you have to log in as a Google, and I was logged in actually, so I have logged in and given. So this portal is for everyone. Now how do we go? This is the last batch, which is a January. uh, okay, and this is the access you will have it. And each sessions, you see, session 1, session 2, followed by up to, go for 23 sessions so far has happened. If you go for the last batch here, 20, 30, 40, 42 session has happened. So all these recordings you will get it, but last three batches only. Okay, I repeat, last three batches only you get the recordings here. Older than three batches you won't get it. So now the question is, okay, so anyways, I'll get the all the recordings here, but I am going to also, let's say, in this session, let's say Kubernetes, we have a 4 hours, but also if you want to deep dive the Kubernetes to the much extent, so what should I do? So you click on, you search for that courses actually Kubernetes. See here, I just search for Kubernetes. You got the Kubernetes courses, and this is dedicated Kubernetes courses. And here you have a pretty long recordings. Actually, you see that Kubernetes specific itself up to 15 sessions you have it. Same goes with, let's say, if you want to learn Docker. Okay, Docker advanced, everything you want to learn, maybe you have a good amount of time to learn, so 15-20 hours you want to spend, and you see the Docker videos are here. These are the session 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, all this thing. Now let's say if you want to learn, let's say Ansible, I'm just giving you heads up. So we have recordings for your batches also, but anything we want to deep dive, learn in much in advance, so tool buys courses also there, and it should be accessible to all of you. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now question is, how do we get access? Don't worry, coordinators will do the stuff after you have to enroll once, only once, and then they will do the work. In fact, I can do the stuff hand folding. Okay, so this is all about the recordings. Second thing, where do we get notes for the training? So any questions or any notes during the sessions, you are going to I'm going to prepare for it, where I'm going to share. So earlier that location was different, but now notes will be shared here. Okay, so I will, this example I'm giving it you. Let's say this is the one of the batch, this one, January batch. So I'll be updating this notes. That means there'll be one thread for you for every classes. So here, if you see that, there's all the notes which is coming, which during the sessions which we are maintaining. So I'll share one URL like this to you. Okay. So during the sessions, you will get it. The notes will be found here. Now, next question is, where do you find the slides? Okay, so typically, you know what, because I want to save time, cover lots of topics, but avoid that too much of unnecessarily discussions around the tools to increase the number of hours. So I'll be very point to point discussions. You whatever you want to learn, I will cover that, but I will not waste time with the slides and all. But yes, we do have a slides also, which we usually we use for the detailed deep dive sessions. Like let's say one topic for 20 hours, if you have, then you have to spend with the slides, because you that way you consume the sessions, actually you consume the time. So where do you get the slides? So all the slides will be available at these are the locations. So this is the one place. Okay, and here you see all the slides, you have it. For example, let's say you want AWS slides here. So these are the AWS slides. Let's say you want some of this, let's say Jenkins slides. So here you have a Jenkins slides. So likewise, so all the slides you have it, but few more places also we have it. I would like to talk about it, and that age, this is the one more place where you have lots of slides available, and I keep updating it. In fact, yesterday also I remember I updated this Azure storage also. So this is the one more place we have a slides. The old location of the slides also, maybe you need so for the slides was here. Okay, so all the slides is accessible to you. You can keep using, depends on your use cases and stuff like that. So we got the recordings at LMS, notes, slides, and the agenda we have at this place, training agenda. Now let me also talk about the certifications. So at the end of it, and at the end of it, you will be awarded with the certification. Let me tell you here, you need to come back and tell us like you won the certificate. Why? Because I'll tell you, many students, what they do, they stop last few sessions, they stopped attending the sessions actually. So it's very difficult to follow up with everyone. So here you need to come back and tell us like you want the certificate to be released, and we'll do that at the end of the sessions. Okay, so this is the certificate. So let's say we have a certificate released, I think 7.3 this time, to Gayatri and DevOps Certified Professional. The certificate will be like this, and you can share. This is the ID, unique ID, global ID for the certificate, and all these things. So you can share the certificate on the LinkedIn and CVs and all. Anyone who wants to validate this certificate, you can share this link. In future also, you can come and let's say you can search by Gayatri, and it's not working right now. There is some problem, huh? So you search by, let's say, Ashwani, and here you can see the certificates and stuff like that. So you can come back and look at the certificates, all this thing. So this is the certificate, this is the agenda, slides, notes, videos, and stuff. Now you are going to talk about the assignments and projects. Okay, so how can you submit the assignment? So assignment will be shared after every sessions at the end of it, and the projects will be shared once in a you are going to talk about the assignments and projects. Okay, so how can you submit the assignment? So assignment will be shared after every sessions at the end of it, and the projects will be shared once in a month. One project once in a month, but assignment will be every week. So where do you submit and your assignment? So we have a dedicated portal for that, and I'll be giving you access to this. This is the place. Okay, so all of you will submit the assignment. I'll be reviewing this place only, and I'll give you the comments. For example, let's say I have already logged in, and here how Laravel liveware supports two key binding. So let's say I'm reviewing this one. At the end of it, I will give you feedback. Let's say Rakesh, right? Rakesh, you will get notifications also. You need to, give more examples. I'm just giving you example. This is the feedback. So something like this, and then submit. So you have to create a post for every assignments, and then submit it through the WhatsApp group. How do we submit your assignments? So let me tell you, very vibrant editor we have here. Create a post, and let's say this is assignment. So my name is Rajesh. I'm submitting assignment for Git, and this is something like that assignment, and something like that. I will add it based on my knowledge, and then here you have a bold italic. Here you can embed the code also, see, and here you can embed the text. All these things I don't think so I have to teach you. And here you can embed the images somewhere here, and h1 h2 and stuff like that. And you can also see the preview. Where is the preview? Here it is. So you can see the preview and all this thing, and then submit. Once the publish, you will get a new URL for it, just like this. Let's say Shuash is doing this is the tutorial which has been submitted by one of our ex students. So you will have like this. You will share this with in the group, and I will review the assignments. So all the assignments and projects will go to this place. Are you okay with it, all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So so here for this and this, I will give you one form. Okay. So just give me a few seconds. I would like to ask for submission. So just give me 2 seconds. I will ask you to fill the form right away, so that way you will not
Yes,
miss.
This
I can see.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so now guys, what you have to do, you have to enroll to this website, okay, DevOpsSchool.com, and you have to enroll as a student. Now, here, when you just a second. So now, when you install as a student, let me log in actually. So, student and trainer, both the UI almost same. The functionality I have access to as a trainer. So I would like to show you the same functionality. You will also get it. So guys, here I want you to show you something which is very important. So this will be your personal board for lifetime. Okay, so you can use all of your learning process and things like that. Just give me a few seconds. I was So now if you see that, can you see here me and my learnings, all of you?
Uh, yes, Rajesh.
Okay, so now I want to highlight few things. These are the key features which you are going to use it. So here, all of you can store your DevOps and learnings related bookmarks here. Okay. Now let me show you rather. So here my bookmarks. So I have stored this one. So here you can add your bookmarks, and let me tell you, this will be visible in your profile also. So here, when you go and see the profile somewhere, uh, I think profile, just again somewhere, I have to click here, view profile. Let me Okay, let me show you another way around. I'm not able to quickly locate. So here, let's say Rajesh, this is my profile. So everyone will have their own profile, and see here. So all of your assets will be, let's say, my shortcut. These are the shortcuts I created. This is my student, and here these are my slides which I have created here. Okay, and these are my slides here again. My code, you can find it, all of my code here. All the repository, you can find it here. So lots of here my bookmarks and my blogs. So likewise you will find, so here you can basically store lots of information. So here your GitHub repo, your gist repo, your command is very important. So let me show you here all the commands. So DevOpsSchool / command. So here this, just a second, hold on. So you see that here all the commands database you can see. Let's say Ansible, this command example, and you can see the examples how to use it. Here it is. So likewise, let's say go for Linux, and let's say one of the grep command you want to use it, and here you want to see example for it. Here all the stuff you have it. So lots of features you have. So you can add your collections also. How can we add? So here you can go to the my commands, and here add examples, and the tools which you want to add it, let's say chef. Here you command list, let's say go for Linux, and here command list, this is a command, and you're adding example description, and save and done. So that way all of your commands which I submitted in the past, you can see these are the commands which I submitted in the past, and can see that. So here you can have my shortcuts, my slides, my sticky notes. So lots of things you have it. You can keep a use of it and then get started actually. So all of you are comfortable? Any questions, any doubts so far? Okay, so let me also share one kit which will help you to remember that all this thing. And this is the consolidated kit for you. So you should keep this page in your fabric. Okay. So now if you see that these are the tools, all these tools, and link for tutorials, videos, quiz dumps, interview questions, notes, PDF slides, HTML slides. If you are looking for certain supports, blogs, commands, shortcut, cheat sheet, and sample code. So everything for every tools you have this cheat sheet which will help you to get started. So kit one, training kit you can say, something like this. Okay, so any questions so far, all of you?
No, Rajesh.
Yeah, from me,
Okay,
none.
so I think whatever I wanted to tell you, I have informed you, though I'll share these notes with you through WhatsApp message also. But before we starting the one of our topics, which is DevOps, introduction of DevOps today, if you have any questions, any doubts, if you're looking for any clarifications as such, please speak out and then I should be able to help you.
Can everyone hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Emmanuel. It's just a quick one. First, I've seen that you've given us link to access to a lot of things. Yeah. But it's just an ask anyway. Is there a place where we can look at, because for me, I'm still quite new in this environment. Is there a place where we can see more like a CV that we can start thinking that, okay, these are the description of the job, so that when we're looking, when we start the training, we could actually link whatever we're doing in the training to what we have in the CV, or we can ask question in what we have in the CV based on what we are looking at in the training.
Yes. So let me put it up this way. So probably you are looking for some of the sample CV in that security area, DevSecOps, right?
Yes.
So what I have done, let me share with you. So I'm going to ask if you're working on the CV part, let me put it up here, CV sample. Okay, and one more location I want to share with you, path for learnings. Okay, so these are the two things. So here, let me share with you. Just a second. Here, CV. Search for CV in this portal, and if you see that here you have a CV for most of our profile. But right now you are more focusing on DevSecOps. So let me find out DevSecOps, DevSecOps, enter. And here you see some of the CVs. Let me see. I'm not able to find out CV for security. Security engineer. So there's a one which you can refer it, but I need to create a few more sample CVs. So for just for time being, these are the samples here. Your skill set, we are looking for it, and according. So I'll do one thing for you for DevSecOps. I'll create some sample CVs, but for others, this is a quite a good amount of CV to templates already I have uploaded, and here you can look at this. So I'll upload this some of the DevSecOps also. Now next thing is how do we decide what should be learned. So I have designed one path basically. Here you should look at and come and look at this. See, I'm just out of college. What should I learn? What should I do? All these things. So you have to decide which particular domain you want to be. You can't be hero in everything. So you have to decide one path. Okay. So Java, .NET, Python, Ruby, Node, mobile, and there are few more paths like PHP and Node. I think is there. So it's not there. So let's go for the Java. So you have to start from here, understanding the SDLC cycle, and for every problems you see, left side you have a problem, right side you have one tools and solutions. This is a pre-production environment. You have a production environment, and then there's other platform. So you have to go in the flow. And in fact, the training which I have designed, following this flow only. So if you find any time confusion like what should I learn, why I'm learning, let's say Nexus. So basically, this will be used for repository management. That means archiving all the packages. So you need a package, right? So packaging you will be doing here. Before packaging, you want to do unit testing. So you will be doing UT here. Before unit testing, you want to do the build management here. Before build, you should do the code analysis here. Before code analysis, you should do the versioning the code and so on. So this is the kind of relationship you have. And got it? Any other questions, guys?
One question. Kumar. So, if you want to practice, no, is there any sandbox or environment that we will get, or do we need to practice in our own laptops?
Yes, so that's a very important question. So basically, it's not feasible to provide the 24 by 7, infrastructure. We had, I remember, a few years before we tried this model, but it's become turn out very, bad for us. So what we have decided, we'll change the model, and we will help you to set up the infrastructure yourself in your laptop. Okay, so now if you look at some of the training which I am having, let me show you some of the topics first. Where is that? So first, some of the trainings which you see here, let's go to any of the topics here. Here I'll be teaching you VirtualBox, Vagrant, and WSL. So this is not up to date content. So you have a few more tools I'll be teaching you, along with Linux and many things. So here we will ask you to set up your own environment in your laptop, which you can access 24 by 7. That's all. So let me put it in the very simple way. You need to install tools. You can install in your laptop. That's also compute unit. You can install in the virtual machines, in your laptop or cloud virtual machines, and you can run in the container. So these are the three platform we consider as a platform where you run applications. So let me show you just again. Where is
Okay.
this path? So in this course, we'll teach you how to set up your own tools, and accordingly, you are going to set up your own tools yourself. So here, these are the platforms we'll be teaching you. So we'll teach you the Linux, we'll teach you the Vagrant, we'll teach you the VirtualBox, we'll teach you AWS, we'll teach you Docker and Kubernetes. So you can manage your own things in your laptop. And in terms of cloud learnings, you have to use AWS for it. Make
Okay.
sense?
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Kumar.
More questions, guys?
Um, yeah. Hi again. It's Emmanuel. My
Yeah,
time
Emmanuel.
zone is quite different because I live in the UK. Um, I know I've been informed that is the training starts 9 p.m. IST. Now, I know sometimes it will be challenging for me to attend the class. Is it possible if I get to watch the video and I have questions? Is there where I could probably post the questions so that somebody will respond?
Yes, yes, we have a, see, let me tell you, the group which you have created, it's for lifetime.
Okay.
Okay. So it's not like limited only during the session. So basically, whatever the bonding we are creating all of us together, for learning whatever it is, whatever the topics. This will be there for lifetime. We are not going to delete any of the groups. So that's the first thing. Second thing is you can watch the recordings. LMS, you will be having the videos after once the session is completed within 24 hours. The videos will be available at LMS. You can go through the recordings. Also the questions. You can join the sessions maybe 5-10 minutes before in the next batch, next session, and then you can ask a question. You can post these questions. Sorry, you can post the question. You can publish the questions at Debug.School, and here this is. So you can, and let's say you are getting some error, and error is not wise to share on the WhatsApp. So what you can do, you can let's say I'll show you some example. So people have been asking, let's say this is the npm error. Okay, so you can post these questions and share this URL, and then we'll respond it. So you have to share the URL, and then we'll respond it. Got it?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, hi, I'm Vikram. Sorry, I joined late. So my question is, will it be the same timings all through the week and weekends?
Yes, yes. So basically, we'll be having 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday every week. But this week we'll have a 3 days class because of last session. I mean, last week we were supposed to start, but we did not start it. So this week we'll have a 3 classes today, tomorrow, and day after. But next week onwards we'll have a 2 classes, 9 p.m. IST to 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. IST.
So it is basically 4 hours to 5 hours per week.
Approx, I think 5 to 6 hours of per week. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, and another thing, how many hours does it take to complete? How
Uh,
it?
I think it will take up to DevOps I'm talking about, so up to 60 to 70 hours
Mhm.
across 2.5 months, I guess.
Okay, so and one last question, please. Another thing is, are we covering any security kind of tools, like covering DevSecOps or something?
Yes, yes. If you have enrolled for the DevSecOps, that's what I was talking about. So here it will be covered. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@DevOpsSchool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.